Hey, what's going on, guys? Sonicsta here. We were just given an interview between Game Informer and Takashi Iizuka, where they not only talked about Sonic Frontiers with rapid fire questions, but also just questions regarding the entire Sonic the Hedgehog lore. And as you guys know, this is the kind of thing that I live for. To me, this interview is probably the best thing we've gotten regarding Sonic Frontiers outside of gameplay itself, because this interview actually asked a lot of meaningful questions and asked questions that I feel like we all wanted to know the answer to. Like, one of the questions was if there will be a Chow Garden in Frontiers, and to which Iizuka swiftly replied, no. Now, I'm not going to make this a whole big thing or whatever, but I am pretty surprised that Chow Garden is not going to be in Sonic Frontiers, considering the fact that the earlier question in this interview was what is the most requested thing in Sonic Frontiers, or just Sonic going forward, and Iizuka replied Chow Garden, so it seems like Chow Garden should have been an obvious choice to put in, considering that there's a huge desire for it in the first place, but I guess, whatever, it's not going to be there. I say all of that to say that Iizuka was given a lot of questions and he gave a lot of answers, which I'm actually really thankful for. And one of the questions he was given was regarding Sonic Adventure and the aftermath, post Perfect Chaos. What happened to Station Square and what happened to Chaos? You see, this is the kind of thing that really has me extremely excited because we don't really know what exactly happened with Station Square after the events of Sonic Adventure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the games never actually officially outright confirm whether or not the city is still there, or the people have moved on, or how the rebuilding process went. Nothing is actually 100% clear, but I feel like the converse is true in other media, like Sonic X. They have like this whole episode where they're rebuilding the city and putting things back together, so you do get to see some type of epilogue there because it is a TV show and it is going to have to follow that kind of flow and kind of explain every last little event if it's going to continue to move forward with Chris and Sonic and all of them living in that city. But regarding the games, they necessarily don't have to explain what happened there because Sonic can just go somewhere else and we may not ever see Station Square again if the writer chooses so. However, I feel like with the indication that Sonic Adventure 3 could someday be happening, and with this being mentioned in the interview that Station Square has been rebuilt by Takashi Iizuka, I feel like there could be a chance we see this city yet again. Station Square is easily one of my favorite Sonic locations in the entire series. There's so much that actually happens here that's behind the scenes that we really don't know much about. Like, for example, we know that one of the main characters of this series actually spent some time living in this city, and that was Amy Rose. The reason that information is really important to me is because that is world building. You actually establish some type of lore that is backed by something. You see, when it comes to the other Sonic characters, including Sonic himself, we don't know where this character actually lives. He's not a sedentary character, and people like to claim that he lives in Green Hill or something because it always shows up in every single game, but that's not actually confirmed. You see, here we actually have official confirmation that Amy spent time living here. But with other characters, that cannot be said. However, that's not the only reason I love Station Square. It's not just an empty, shallow city with characters just living there. We actually get to understand the people that live there as well, as you can walk up and talk to them and understand their world and side of things. For the most part, I would say that Station Square is a pretty happy city. There's not a whole lot of bad things that happen here, but when they do, like Chaos for example, the people will not forget. During the Game Informer and Takashi Iizuka interview, Iizuka was asked what do the people think of Chaos and pretty much what is Chaos doing now? And I guess to answer that question, Iizuka pretty much said that the people were terrified of Chaos and he was not forgiven. And I'm not saying that to indicate that that's a surprising answer, but more so to highlight just how great Sonic Adventure is. You see, the whole story of Sonic Adventure is centered around playing as different characters and seeing their side of things. And when you play as Sonic and the other characters, the story unfolds and you get to know more about Chaos. And Chaos, if you know, is actually really kind of a tragic character. In brief, he was pretty much just the protector of the Chaos Emeralds as well as the Chow species, and when that was kind of put in danger, well, it caused him to act out of rage and fury against the Knuckles tribe. So when he was sealed inside the Master Emerald, he finally was unleashed and destroyed the entire city of Station Square. Now, this video is not going to be here dissecting Chaos's actions and seeing if they were justifiable, which they clearly are not, but it's more so to say that these people, they didn't understand Chaos's story. They didn't understand it at all, so they just had this pent-up rage and terror, and that's the only thing they could see from it. Now, the Sonic characters themselves, since they know Chaos's story, while they don't support any of his actions in destroying Station Square, they still do understand where he's coming from and why he did it. The biggest appeal to Sonic Adventure to me is being able to play as multiple characters and go throughout their stories. And in this sense, we go through the main characters, but with this interview, we're given deeper insight onto what the NPCs thought of the events of this game. Even though we couldn't fully experience their stories, this little insight helps me understand exactly what they were going through. You see, to them, Chaos was just a monster who just seemed to appear out of nowhere and just flooded and destroyed their entire city. From a narrative perspective, I'd say that Sonic Adventure is just near flawless. I love everything that happened here with the story, and given this deeper insight by Iizuka, definitely helps me love it more. With that in mind, we are also given insight on what happens to Chaos after the game, and it's pretty obvious what happens here in the actual game itself, but having more clarification definitely helps. We see Chaos kind of ascend into the sky at the end of Sonic Adventure 1, and to Iizuka, this was Chaos going into heaven. I am glad that this question got asked and also answered, but I still am curious as to what the actual function of heaven is like in the Sonic series, or if Chaos is a creature who can ascend and descend whenever he'd like to, because he does appear in games after Sonic Adventure, like Sonic Battle for example. That in mind, Sonic Adventure as well as Sonic Battle present Chaos as a godlike figure, so he should be able to ascend and descend whenever he feels like it. This interview gave us the most clarity we've ever gotten on the future of Station Square, as well as Chaos. I also wouldn't be surprised if we see at least one of the two appear again in the mainline series. Hopefully they do, hopefully both of them are able to, but I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you want to see a return of Station Square or Chaos, or even both? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. And also, while you're at it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the video if you enjoyed it, because I would really appreciate it, and it goes a super long way. Anyway, now's a great time as any to shout my legendary channel members. Thank you all so very much for supporting me and my channel and creating the best possible content that I can create. Videos like these would not be possible without you, and I praise the Lord for y'all every single day. If you want to become a member of my channel, there'll be a link in the description down below. But if you want to support me through other means, I have a merch store, and you guys can check out all sorts of Sonicsta swag, whether it be hats, hoodies, t-shirts, you name it, we got it. The link will be in the description for that as well. But anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Sonic signing out. Have a super blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?